Right Rock Addicts. This is DJ REM from Rock Addict Radio, and I have the band Bible of the Devil on the line. How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty well.
So, can you guys just kind of let me know who's all there and what everybody's spots in the band are?
It's Mark Hoffman, vocal, guitar, and Nathan Perry, guitar and vocal.
Very cool. And who are we missing?
We're missing Darren Amaya on bass and Greg Spalding on drums.
Okay. So how long... Well, let's start over. What's going on with you guys right now? What are you guys up to?
Well, today we have our big record release show here in Chicago at Ultra Lounge for the new record For the Love of Thugs and Fools. And that's the biggest thing going on right now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the album actually done in our hands. It's always good when everything comes out on time.
Yeah, no doubt. Where did you guys record that at?
We recorded with our friend Mike Lust here in Chicago at Phantom Manor. It's studio in Humboldt Park. Great spot. We've done stuff there in the past, and we went back to Mike for this one.
Yeah, this is our third full length that we've completed with Mike, actually.
Very cool. Now, is this the album that I... Has any of this been sent out for radio play yet, or are you guys doing the release first?
I think some is leaked through Cruise Del Sur, but I don't think there's been a mass mailing or anything yet. So that should be coming in the next month or so.
Okay. Well, just look forward to it so I can start playing it for you. So
awesome.
I'll be on the lookout for that. How long have you guys been together as a band then?
It's been about originally the band started in like late '99. So I guess about 13 years.
All the original lineup still?
The drummer Greg and I, Mark and Greg have been in it since the beginning, and Nate and Darren joined about 2003, 2004.
Yeah, I've been in the band just about 10 years, and Darren's been probably 9 or 8, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. You guys have some good longevity going there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, nobody's killed anyone.
Or got married, which is as bad as killing someone.
that seems to be the thing with when I talk to bands. I hear where you're coming from there, man. So,
yeah, it's a lot easier to not have to really be anywhere for children or anything like that. So
right.
We've avoided it.
Got enough problems with angry girlfriends, so we don't need that.
Oh man. So how often do you guys all get together and practice then?
Always a couple times a week, sometimes more, but we're pretty religious about twice a week. Whether you feel like it or not, we always get together and try to keep it tight.
Cool.
We do a ton of local shows too, so it's pretty much a full-time job.
So is the local scene for you guys pretty? Sounds like it's pretty busy then. A lot of opportunities to play a lot of shows.
Well, Chicago has a lot of venues.
Right.
There's of course a lot of stuff going on. You got to be really selective about the shows you take and who you play with and stuff, though, because on any given night there's a ton of things going on. So
right.
You want to make sure you keep it like a special experience instead of just playing wherever, whenever, you know.
Right. Yeah, I'm only about 2 hours from you guys. I'm over in Southwest Michigan, so.
Oh, right on. Have you ever seen us, or?
Have not yet.
Okay.
Have not yet.
Well, we'll get out there, or you'll get out here.
No, well, next time I'm in the Chicago area, I'll be looking to see if you guys have a show while I'm there. So.
Cool.
Odds are.
So, what got you guys into music? What are your influences? What made you want to do this?
Well, I grew up with a mother that was a piano teacher, so I started that way. I picked up guitar as a teenager and got into rock and roll and heavy metal as a teenager, and it's just a logical progression for me.
Yeah, I've been playing in bands since I've been about like 13 or 14, and then I went to school, and I thought the band thing was going to be done, but then I immediately joined a band when I went to college. And then once college was done, I kept the band going and moved out to Chicago, and then joined up with Bible Devil. It's my favorite thing to do is to play music, and I'm kind of doomed to do it. I don't know what I would do without it.
Very cool. What kind of sacrifices you guys have to make to be able to keep doing this and keep this rolling along? I mean, I'm assuming it's not always the easiest thing to do.
Oh, you're really going to get us going on this.
Well, I'm sure none of us taken the career path that anyone plans. And we do everything from dog walking to bartending to keep, an income together outside of it. And, again, the angry girlfriend's come into play, too.
Yeah, you sacrifice a lot of things. I don't think anybody's got health insurance in the group. I don't. It's not a very glamorous thing to do. You end up sleeping on floors and basically taking a lot of the best jobs that you get don't allow you to leave for like 6 to 15 weeks out of the year and have there still be a job when you get back.
Right.
So, and it's like in personal relationships and monetary things, you kind of have to give those ideas up because you're not really making, when we go on the road, it's not like we're personally making any money, so you have to save for that. And it's a lot of stuff, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. And in the end, it's still fun as hell, so you make these sacrifices because it kicks ass,
Right. And, obviously you're passionate about it and it's important to you, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so the
a
question.
bunch of lame bands will be out there.
Otherwise, you have Nickelback. We're trying to save you from that.
Yes, please do. Please continue to save us from that crap. God. Don't get me started. Oh, man. So, probably the $1 million question, the question you get asked a lot, I'm guessing, is how'd you guys come up with the name for the band?
Since I've been there since the beginning, I sort of remember those days when we came up with it. And I think it was more for, shock value, but it was intended as just like a euphemism for rock and roll.
Right.
And, we probably never thought we'd be around this long. Frankly, at this point, I wonder why the hell we called it that, but it's too late now, so we'll stick with it.
I always liked the name. That's the reason I even went to go see the band the first time I saw it. Sort of interesting, right? Bible Devil.
Yeah.
What am I going to see here?
Yeah.
So you guys get attacked by, religious groups and stuff?
Every once in a while, some weirdo will pop up like, "Oh, you guys satanic?" And the best thing you can say is, "Yes."
I said the last time we played in Des Moines, Iowa, and a guy from the opening band ended up being a really good band. But the opening band, just before I went in, seemed a little nervous and said, "I just got to ask you guys before I play, are you guys really? Are you satanic?" And my response was, "I'm satanic for pussy." But as far as actual Satan, no. But and I almost wish that religious groups would get more angry because then at least people would be paying attention to it.
Right.
Yeah,
free publicity.
Well, it's never a popular name with your parents or your grandparents. They have often chastised me for that. So.
Yeah, my parents are dedicated Catholic, and I can't even imagine the amount of qualifying statements they've made when they say what their son is doing. But they've been really cool with it, so God bless them.
Yeah. Yep, that's awesome. So, what social networks and things do you guys use? And what do you guys have a website that you guys use to kind of promote online? What do you have?
Yeah, we have the basic BibleOfTheDevil.com, but Facebook, of course, too, SoundCloud, and all that stuff. So, try to maintain a presence there.
So, what are you guys' goals for the future? Where do you guys hope to be in a couple of years?
Alive.
Alive would be the best, but
Living is good.
We really get a kick out of gotten to go to Europe a few times, and we're going back again this fall. Like, to me, if you can add in like world travel to like the best hobby possible, then yeah, I just want to keep doing that, putting out records and maintaining relevance. So
I would love to get to the point where we could be able to afford a tour bus. Personally,
that would be cool.
But it's probably not going to happen, so I'm okay with that too. The van is fine.
What's like the biggest venue you've played in Europe? Have you played like any festivals or anything?
Guess we were mistakenly placed on some sort of doom metal festival like a few years ago. That was pretty awesome, but not enormous. I mean, no bigger than probably a 200-seat venue or something.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah,
we're definitely still underground. Whether we want to be underground or not is the other question, but we're still firmly an underground band at this point.
Oh, I know what I forgot to ask you. So at your website, do you guys have can people buy your older CDs, and will they be able to buy your new CD? And do you have merchandise and stuff for sale?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a link up there where we can get all that stuff for you. Whatever we have in our stock, we can sell you.
Yeah, we have pretty much every album except one of our records. Majesty, Brutality, Eternity is out of print, but it's going to be re-released apparently this year on vinyl. So
should be able to get. Let me know when that happens, please.
Yeah.
Killer bands on vinyl, man. That's rocking.
That's really the horizon right now. Is you got to have vinyl, or nobody's going to buy it. So, and it's just great to have 180 grams of your stuff in your hands. Yeah.
I actually feel like a musician now that we have vinyl.
Yeah.
That's I tell you, I got about a month ago. I ordered the Black Label Society. Ordered the black on vinyl, and it just sounds so good. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, if I grabbed you guys' iPod or MP3 player from you, what would I find you listening to right now?
Actually, in the background, you may not be able to hear it, but I'm listening to Ace Frehley. We're listening to Ace Frehley solo live.
Nice.
It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Ace.
Yes. Thank you, Ace. He does not give a fuck. Not even half a fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't actually have an iPod, but the classics are still what I get into. I love listening to Iron Maiden and Rainbow and Kiss, of course, and a lot. It ends up being a lot of stuff from the 70s and 80s. I just finally got a good record player, so I've been buying a ton of vinyl. And as you said, it sounds great.
And on the newish front, man, we're good friends with Slough-Egg. Listen to them a lot. Eye on Fire, as far as newer bands go.
Right.
What we're in.
Cool. So, what sets you guys apart from other bands? What makes you unique? Why should people buy your albums and come to your shows?
I think live, it's a bombastic experience.
Yeah, that definitely sets us apart. I'm not going to be bashful about this. We put on a good live show. You can tell we're having a good time with it. We act like, even if we're playing in front of 10 people, it's going to be the same show as if we're playing in front of 10,000. You're not likely to get as good or as loud or as good feeling of a rock show unless you come and see us. So that's really what it's all about. Everyone comments on the fact that we look like we're having a good time on stage. That's because we are, and
it's loud as hell, and people often comment that we're just melting their faces, which is the goal,
And that's great. I mean, if you're not having fun and people don't think you're having fun at what you're doing, there's no point in doing it,
Yeah.
We see a lot of bands. There's a lot of bands that are scowling and just not looking like they're having a good time. It's like, well, if you're not enjoying yourself, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, bands bigger than us that we guys clearly are phoning this in. Yeah.
What do you have to be unhappy about? You're successful.
Right.
Smile
Yeah,
once in a while.
Yeah.
right. It's like when you see on the news or something about, these actors and stuff that make millions of dollars and they're druggies and can't stop drinking and they're all depressed. It's like, what are you depressed about?
Yeah. Yeah, you made it.
They're depressed because they ran out of Coke, of course.
Right, yeah. Oh, man.
Synapses aren't firing altogether.
So, since we're talking about live shows, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you guys at a live show?
Oh, that's a tough one. There's been a lot. Let's see.
I have to think. We seem to have, I don't know why it is, but whenever we play in Lawrence, Kansas, somebody always tries to storm the stage.
Yeah.
It's like
True.
It repeatedly happens to us that somebody that's been at the bar drinking since about 2 p.m. will actually make it to the show and then decide that they want to become part of the show. And various shows of force have been used to get said people off the stage.
Yeah.
It's just weird that one place in particular always ends up.
Something weird always happens in Austin, too. So that's just the nature of playing in Austin. But,
Cool. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate it. So I also have to tell you guys that when I play you guys on my show, that my listeners always react well and say they really dig you guys. So it's a little feedback for you.
that's great news. Thank you.
And before I forget, I also want to thank Clawhammer for hooking me up with you guys, because without them, I wouldn't have heard of you guys. So they do a great job.
That's
So
it.
kudos to them.
You've done great work for us. You guys are great.
Clawhammer.
So, okay, here's another crazy question for you. Who in the band spends the most time in front of a mirror before a show?
That's me, dude. That's guitar. I'll really fucking admit that. I think more about my hairline than my gear.
I just hide behind my beard. That's it.
Oh, man. Okay, anything else that you want to tell everybody that's going to listen to this after I upload it to YouTube and everything? Anything else you want people to know about you guys?
If anyone's near Chicago, by all means, Ultra Lounge tonight. Come on out. Also, check out our website for the tour dates. We'll be Midwest, Southwest, and Texas in a couple weeks, and hopefully we'll see some new faces.
Be ready for a bombastic experience that should maybe be ruined by drugs and alcohol.
Or enhanced.
Come out, see the show, have a good time.
Yeah, and buy For the Love of Thugs and Fools new album, by all means.
Yes, buy their album, buy their T-shirts, help support them so they can keep touring.
And bring us hot food.
We got new stickers too. I'm really excited about that.
Okay, guys. I have one last thing to ask, and then I will let you go. I would love a couple radio tags if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
So the first one, however you guys want to do it, but just say this is Bible of the Devil, and you're listening to rockaddictradio.com.
Okay. This is Bible of the Devil, and you're listening to rockaddictradio.com for the most bombastic experience possible.
Bombastic. Nice. Okay, and then the second one, if you can do the same thing, but say you're listening to DJ REM at rockaddictradio.com.
This is Bible of the Devil, and you're listening to DJ REM at fuck.
Rock Addict Radio.
This is Bible of the Devil, and you're listening to DJ REM at rockaddictradio.com. Wow.
All right. Cool, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You bet.
Thanks for the time you took to talk, and good luck at your show and your release tonight. Hope everything goes very well.
Thanks so much, Spencer.
Okay, guys, take care.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep, peace.